So Deadline did a report per the NAACP that Hollywood's scarcity of black executives has created a culture harming the African American community. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and click the bell. Follow me on my Instagram at JOA_media and share this video with your friends and your social media pages. So a new report from the Hollywood Bureau of the NAACP has found that the scarcity of black executives in Hollywood has led to a plethora of films and TV shows that are harming the African American community, and that the absence of black control of media has rendered the community vulnerable to a host of debilitating impressions ranging from negligent disregard to deliberate degradation. The report, released Wednesday on the heels of last month's NAACP Image Awards, was commissioned by NAACP Hollywood Bureau in collaboration with Dr. Darnell Hunt, the Dean of Social Sciences at UCLA, and me, Motivational Occasional Entertainment Productions. Now, there is a stat that was reported from this, and it says Hunt found that in 2020, 91% of film studio CEOs were white and 82% were male. That 93% of studio senior management teams were white and 80% were male, and that 86% of studio unit heads were white and 59% were male. The statistics for television networks were similar, though a little more inclusive with respect to gender. The report found that 92% of network CEOs were white and 68% male. That 80% of network studio management teams were white and 60% male, and that 86% of network unit heads were white and 46% were male. Now, I often talk about this with talk shows like The Real, like The Talk, like The View, where often we are given stories in a public sense that represent pro-black relations, pro-minority relations. The issues in other countries around the world are often used in stories to grab people's attention for clicks and views, and they're often shown as a empathetical aspect of these kind of shows. However, when literally people who make the scope of these type of media businesses that are in control of the money are people that are upstairs on the second, third, fourth, fifth floor, that are in control of the talent that you see on the shows like Whoopi and like Joy Behar and like Sunny Hostin, when often it's being said that these people don't represent the stories that are being told by networks that tout pro-black relations and that tout pro-democracy for people of color, minorities, and marginalized communities, and people that are often feel like they are second-class citizens to the United States of America. And this is why I often tell you guys that it's a performative action. It's performative. You know, you have The Real that represents diversity, and their mission statement is by diversity, and visionary statement is diversity. While it's diversity on a public scale for us to see, but behind the scenes, it wasn't ever so diversified, because I talked about a report about two hijabi women that wanted to go to the show and were on the Warner Bros. Lot, and they were told that they cannot be seen in front of the camera because they were hijabi women. We talk about Amanda Seales wanting to take credit for a producing part of the show where someone of a white woman, assuming, where we're asking Amanda Seales to produce a segment for her, and Amanda Seales was like, well, do I get credit for this? And the woman allegedly just went behind the scenes and cried about it and told management about it. And so we talked about Sunny Hostin and how she faced discrimination with the former senior executive Barbara Fredita, Robin Roberts as well. And so oftentimes we see these things not only in media, it's spread out through different communities, and it's spread out through different situations where we are wanting help from these industries, like in the medical community, in the banking community, in real estate, and so on and so forth, to where it's like people who are black or people who are minorities feel like they are second-class citizens and feel like they're not going to get the best type of service or best type of accommodation due to the color of their skin. Now, this report goes in full detail. It's about 80 slides, and it goes into full detail from statistics to the origins to the establishment and the reasoning of the establishment of the NAACP. If anybody wants to read it, I'm going to link the Deadline article in the description below. And Deadline shows where you can click on the full report and read the full thing about how African Americans feel like their stories are being told wrongly by white executives and are being stereotypically told by white executives. And it's often showcased in Hollywood and media. So where someone overseas may just depict that person who is Black, who is African American, as that one thing because of how they see you all in movies. And so that pretty much is what this article encompasses, and pretty much what I often discuss on here, that it's performative no matter what network it is, whether it's on the unfortunate partisan spectrum of Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter. It's they use the same formula. They just tout different messaging publicly, but tout the same messaging privately. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and you click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'm going to have that link of the deadline article below, and the full report is within that deadline article if you want to read it. Thank you so much. Deuces. Yay! Yay!